Episode 103 of Diggnation is brought to you by the following companies: GV.com, GoDaddy.com, Cashfly.com, and SexBot 4.0.
Insert RAM. RAM. Say some error.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
Alright, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com.
Hello everybody and welcome to Diggnation, episode number 103. I'm Alex Albrecht.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Diggnation is bringing to you some of the hottest stories of the week on the social news sharing video website dig.com. That's D-I-G-G.com.
Yes, we are springing to you all of those news stories, mainly with beer.
Yes.
Speaking of beer,
Corona.
and you got a duties. What is that?
Tall boy.
Tall boy.
Yeah, it's got the born
Tall
on date,
boy.
too. When was this born? April 7th. That's a little while.
Oh,
It's all right. It's been in my fridge a few months.
that's now the skunk on date. Good times had by all. We are
right.
here in Kevin's apartment again in lovely San Francisco, California. Rice-A-Roni town, the
Yes,
old
it is.
San Francisco treat.
I haven't had rice-a-roni in a long time.
Oh, I love Rice-A-Roni.
Rice-a-roni is the shit.
Dude, instant rice? Yes. I had a girlfriend in college that used to make Rice-A-Roni.
It's great.
No, I mean, it was like cool. It was like nobody had ever cooked for me before.
It was the first time?
It was the first time she was like, I was all like drunk and we were, over at her place and she's like, "Are you hungry?" And I'm like, "Fuck, yes." She's like, "I'll make you rice-a-roni." And then like 10 minutes later, she comes up with a bowl of fucking rice-a-roni and I was like, "I love you."
That's awesome.
What is your name? Stephanie? Stephanie.
That's awesome. Does your girlfriend
Jocelyn, I think was her name.
Does she cook for you now?
She does every once in a while. Yeah, we're not big cooks. You know what I
You like
mean?
to eat a lot.
We don't live together yet, so it's like, if we're gonna get together to go eat, it's like, well, let's fucking go eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love eating out. Eating out is awesome. Restaurants are cool.
Oh, I agree. Good restaurants in LA and San Francisco.
Yeah. We got good restaurant towns.
All right.
So let's crack into it. Speaking of girls, 100 most beautiful women in the world according to Lesbians. What? 2,941 people dug the story submitted by a linker. Let's face it, Maxim doesn't cater to lesbians. In fact, you could say it flies in the face of all that we hold dear, especially when it declares Lindsay Lohan the hottest of them all, as it did when it published the Maxim Hot 100 list last month. So we ask you, our readers and lesbians, to create your own list of hotties. Awesome.
Yes.
So this is basically chicks telling you what, Jesus. Some of these people I don't even know, but I'm happy to know.
I know.
So let's just do the top 5.
Right, the top 5.
And then we'll talk about some of the other ones that you've seen deep in.
We should say, first of all, thank you.
Thank you, lesbians.
Lesbians, because you exposed to us some of the women that we had not yet turned into...
masturbatory fantasies. And that transformation is complete.
Right. So thank you for this list.
Thank you.
We will be feeding off of your RSS list.
That's never sounded so horribly dirty and sexual before. Lesbians, we will be feeding off of your RSS.
I'm just saying, like, they're pissed.
Dude!
Because they got the spike of dig traffic, and let's just be honest.
Well, let's start. Let's do the top 5.
all right,
because
top
I will
five.
say this top 5 is a damn good top 5.
I know.
And some surprising ones. First off, is it Leisha? Leisha.
Haley.
Liza Haley as Alice on the L Word.
First of all,
lesbian show, lots of lesbian show.
You're right on with this one.
Bingo,
Number
bango.
one, we agree with you, and thank you.
Thank you, because I had never really seen her all that much. Angelina.
Hold on. Wait, don't move past number 1 so
Sorry,
fast.
I didn't realize. Okay.
Girls with ties.
Girls with ties and dress shirts.
Girls with ties and dress shirts.
Especially with no bras.
Yes.
Yes.
Done.
Anytime they borrow our clothes,
Well, yes.
or your clothes, I don't know, maybe they're the dress shirt
basically,
tie
if
people.
you're dressed or not dressed, we're okay with that.
But when
any
you're
type of
dressed,
attire.
girls with ties and shirts, yes. Big Windsors.
Oh, I don't.
On it.
Although I don't want her wearing the tie.
No, not like, hello, my name is Charles. And you're like, what? Yeah. But like half on, half off, like, look, baby, I just took your tie. Now I'm going to bang you. That's when a tie works.
They're going to be so pissed if this ever gets to this website.
Dude, they'll
please.
love it. First off, Angelina Jolie.
First of all, someone please cut out this segment, compress it out, put it on YouTube, and then submit this to their forums. It's afterellen.com.
And I'm going to say, I love women. Love lesbians because I love women, and so if a girl loves women, I get it. She's my kind of girl. So no, qualms here. Angelina Jolie. So clearly lesbians are smart because she is smoking hot.
She was one of the top on the Maxim list as well.
Well, that's because they're smart. Now, Kate Winslet. Love Kate Winslet. I'm a big fan. Dude, Titanic with the boobies. You know me.
Yes.
That's all I need. I'm in. British and boobies. Done. My kind of girl. Now, this next girl, I've actually had a crush on ever since I saw the movie Imagine Me and You. Yes, with Piper Parabo.
I never saw that.
I saw it on cable. It has the guy from, he's been in a bunch of stuff. He's a British guy. He was just in Heist, or what the fuck was it called? The Lookout. But she is smoking hot, and actually Piper Parabo in that is smoking hot. And I'm not a huge Piper Parabo fan, but for some reason they had really good chemistry, and it just was really cool. So that's Lena Headey, and yes, I'm on board, Lee. And then
I'd never heard of this. Sarah.
No, Sarah Shahi, with an Iranian father, a Spanish mother, and a Texas childhood. Hello. Oh, L Word again.
I've never seen that show. Have you seen that show?
I don't think I have, but hello, I've seen her boobies in that shirt. What?
Very attractive.
So was there anything else? You looked through the list a little bit more deeply, as it were.
Yeah, so I looked at the also...
Okay, Jennifer Beals, L Word again. Yes, Jennifer Beals, welcome back, my friend, from Flashdance days. Tina Fey...
I would put her at 6, though. And Tina Fey, I'm not a huge fan of. I used to be, but now she's looking a little too mom-like.
Oh, interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's definitely sexy, but... Jordana Brewster... Brilliant Sports Illustrated model. Selma Hayek, yes.
First of all, number 10.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman. And it was funny, there was a really good quote here that somebody wrote. Something about the fact, here we go. She even had her head shaved on camera. Yes, bald really is beautiful. And I agree. There are certain girls that can pull off bald. We've talked about this before.
We have?
Maybe not. But we did.
V for Vendetta when it came out.
Yeah, V for Vendetta we were talking about.
Oh.
Like, yeah. I mean, she's...
Natalie Portman's on my... I think she's on my list. I don't have a list, but I just put her on there. Although, Scarlett Jo fucking Hansson, Jesus Christ. Wow. There are some hot fucking chicks in this world.
There are indeed.
Who's that? Which one's that? Piper Parabo. There you go.
Yeah, Piper Parabo.
I don't know who Kate Walsh is.
She's old.
Keira Knightley. I mean, basically, she should be right next to Natalie Portman. They should share 10 because they're the same person.
Now, tell me about... so let's go over to real quick over to the Maxim list.
Yeah.
Jessica Biel.
Yes.
Is she the one in that new comedy?
Yes. With the body, and she shows the ass. That's the chick that I was working out with. That's the chick that I was doing the fucking 10-pound curls. And she stood up behind me
every day.
She doesn't work out there anymore. I haven't seen her in a while. She's been working. But that's the chick, dude.
You know what movie I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Go watch the preview of...
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Chuck. That's what it's called.
No, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry is the name of the movie.
No. No. It's not about...
With Adam Sandler?
No, that's not it. I'm thinking about the one where they're about to... basically, the guy, if he has sex with any woman, she gets married. She gets married instantly.
No, that you've completely made up your own type of... It's called I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry.
All right, you're thinking about a different one. I'm right, Prager?
I've heard of that.
We saw it. We saw it when we went to see the previews. It was in the previews.
Oh, yeah, okay, it was a movie.
Right.
It hasn't come out yet.
Right, it hasn't come out yet, exactly. Anyway.
Yeah, just look, I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. And it's Adam Sandler, and he's like, oh, man, you're so hot. And she's sitting there in her undies. This one.
It's a different movie.
It was in the preview of Knocked Up. It was like...
Yeah, I'm sure it's this. Here, watch this.
It's a different movie, dude.
How is it a different movie? And Jessica Biel's in it?
I don't know if it's Jessica Biel. It's one of the Jessicas, though.
Oh, what's going on? It's all... You mean it's not Jessica Biel?
I don't know, man. Anyway.
All right, forget it. It's now... I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Just own it. That's what it is.
It's not what it is. It's something about a guy that gets married. Every time he has sex with a girl, she gets married and she finds the right one.
Immediately after him.
Immediately after him.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
And so all these girls want to hook up with him, and they keep trying to, like, you know, get in front of him and have sex with him, and he's like... he finds the right one, and he doesn't want to have sex with her because he's afraid if he does, it'll make it like then she'll go away and find someone to get married. And it's a terrible, looks like a terrible movie, but the girl looks amazing in it.
I love terrible movies, especially when they have girls in them.
Yes. Oh, Jodie Foster? No, sorry, I don't agree.
Oh, dude, no, Jodie Foster, yeah.
Back in the day, but not now.
I'm telling you.
I mean, she's still a beautiful woman, but...
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, so moving on.
All right.
Next story.
Next story is... what kind of man gets a Zune tattoo? Now, this was interesting. 2,338 people dug the story submitted by Game Master 357. You might say he's one in a million, literally. Is it just us, or does he really look regretful about the decision he just made? So,
all right, I'm ready to see this.
Loading up. Here he comes. Tattoo on upper arm.
Oh, is it like upper arm?
Yeah, so I mean, would you ever... Well, you wouldn't... You're not a
no,
tattoo
I'm not
person.
a tattoo guy. We've already talked about that.
Yeah. But why is it taking... You guys are taking so long? Come on. Oh, they took the picture down. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm going to say...
yeah.
Even if, like, let's say the Zune kind of fizzles off or whatever it does, or it becomes great, it's not a bad-looking tattoo.
No.
I mean, it's the
It's a
shape,
good logo.
It's the logo's awesome.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the worst decision.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's, I think, you know, if you like your product, look, people have gotten much worse tattoos for much worse reasons.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
I mean, there's some tattoos out there that should never have been painted on somebody's arm. Mm-hmm. And I think Zune, if you dig the Zune, fucking do it. You know what I mean?
It's hard for me to go and do a company, though.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't had an Apple tattoo. There's so many. You know that who was that guy that came on the screensaver? The Zen of Apple or the Cult of Mac?
In the back of his head.
The Cult of Mac, and they had all these like there's a whole section on tattoos where people have like Apple tattoos and stuff like that.
I just think that's a bad idea. I think when you're tied to a company that you have no control over the future of that company.
Well, no, that's true. Would you get a Dig tattoo?
No.
You thought about it though, didn't you?
No, I don't know. I just don't see any. I live and breathe Dig every single day, so I don't see any reason to like have to have that tattooed on me forever.
Yeah, you're like, you know what?
I'll remember.
Yeah, I remember Dig because I'm in the office working.
Right.
That's awesome.
But yeah, interesting. Hope that all works out for him.
I say go do it. If you really want to, do it up skis.
Yeah, if you've had any tattoos of video game characters, things like that, shoot us an email with like tattoo in the subject line. I'm just curious to see what they look like.
Yeah.
Curious to see what everybody else has.
So, next story. RPG-style map of America. 4,150 people dug the story submitted by Dream Spirit 3. How Japan sees the U.S. Well, it sees it in a very interesting light. This is, I don't know where this is from, but it's clearly a Japanese map of America. Mm-hmm. And it's very interesting because it's very like, it's like an RPG. It's like looking at the map of Zelda. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's got, like, Seattle for some reason has Siamese cats on it, and Alcatraz is there, but not other things, and it's just a very interesting map. Chicago looks like this mechanized city. I love that St. Paul, Minnesota, first off, it's on the map.
Right.
But secondly,
it has a little dodo.
It has one of those like dodo birds that like works on heat with like the mercury or whatever. Indianapolis
Missouri
is there.
has two little houses.
I love there's no DC, but Indianapolis, Indiana, St. Paul, Minnesota, and Minneapolis are on there.
Yeah.
Like what? Mount Rushmore is a nice little happy face, which is kind of cool. Houston's got satellites. Maybe
Salt Lake City?
For the stuff. Where's Salt Lake City?
Right here, big cave.
Salt Lake City's a big cave. That's good to know. Oh, see, it's like a little lake. Although I love Los Angeles says Hollywood Land.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's the Oasis. Circus.
Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, yeah. So anyway, it's very interesting it's a good look into the eyes of the Japanese.
This had to be just a joke, obviously.
I don't know, dude. Come on, we've been to Japan.
Yes. This could be actually true.
I could totally see somebody handing us a pamphlet going like, hey, you want to see the map of America?
This is reminds me of exactly that printed out World of Warcraft map that I got. I found the movie.
Yes.
This is the girl.
Don't tell me that's
it's called
Dean
Good Luck
Cain,
Chuck.
is it?
That's her. Who is that?
That's Jessica Alba.
Is that?
And is that Dane Cook?
Is that who that is? I don't know.
I don't know. If so, I'm done. I'm done with Dane. Dane Cook, not a big fan.
Hold on. Here's the part I'm telling you about.
Okay.
It's halfway through the video. Go watch the trailer. Well, you'll see it on the screen right now.
Go.
Get ready.
Play
She's just looking at him.
Good curse. If you sleep with her, she's gonna marry the next guy she dates.
Oh.
That's not true. Started calling all your exes. They're married. It's real.
Well, she's hot.
Yes.
The movie looks stupid as fuck,
it's dumb.
but she's hot.
Yeah. Good luck, Chuck.
I don't know how Dane Cook ended up in any movie.
I don't even know who that is.
That's a good thing. You're probably a better man for it. But that's Jessica Alba, not Jessica Biel.
Okay.
But she's probably also on the
Alba.
list.
She's number 2 on the.
Oh yeah, she should be, shouldn't she?
On the Maxim list.
Yeah. So anyway, Japanese and don't see something about Hookup Chuck or whatever the hell it was called.
Yes.
Cool.
Next story. Fox News anchor can't handle gory story.
This is really funny.
This is pretty sad.
I mean, it's sad for her.
It is.
Yeah. Although not as sad as the next story, I'm just going to say, but go ahead.
1,462 people dug this story. Fox News anchor Gretchen Carlson covers her ears and sings on air to block out a report that she can't handle listening to. So I'm playing it right now.
Yep.
Well,
this is the story a while back that was about the guy who amputated his own leg.
Right. Using his pocket knife in order to get out because a tree fell on him.
Bah.
Well,
I might even do that. La 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 la. I don't want it.
So
she literally just goes.
She stands up and walks off the set.
But not long ago, he was out cutting down.
Well, she was saying though that she passes out if she hears gory news. Like she could pass out or
she
faint.
saw somebody in line at a store. She said that passed out, hit her head, and she passed out.
Right, because she saw them passing out.
Yeah, and I love that her anchor friend was like, "Wait, you passed out just because somebody else passed out? It's not like a yawn."
Yeah, but something's obviously not right there.
She's probably really fucked up.
Do you know what I mean, though? Like something.
I do. No, I know what you mean.
But there are people that get like really queasy.
Well, there's
over
some
the
people
sight
that
of
like,
blood.
oh yeah, I can't see blood.
You can't?
No. I mean, people can't.
Claire, can you see blood? Yeah, you see blood.
I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I will say I don't like gory stuff. You don't like needles?
A lot of people hate needles.
A lot of people hate needles. Yeah, they can't even see them.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
What is it that causes that? Is it like
Hypodystrophia?
It's a childhood thing. It must be when you
that
go
up.
to the doctor or something.
Well, I hated going to the doctor and getting fucking shots. Who liked that?
When was the last time you had a shot?
Oh, I don't know.
You haven't got any like boosters?
But giving blood.
What do you mean boosters? I'm 30 years old. I don't need fucking boosters.
There is.
I do give blood sometimes.
I got a tetanus shot.
Oh yeah,
when I
those
stepped on
hurt.
something rusty. No, they're not bad. They're just little tiny shots.
Yeah, don't get rabies.
Rabies isn't as bad as it used to be. Rabies was a...
You mean you've had rabies and it's not as bad? The foaming is much less than it used to be in rabies.
No, rabies, they used to have to inject you with shots straight into your stomach.
Dude, just like the male contraceptive.
Oh, yeah, screw that.
In the
Anything,
abdomen.
any type of injection into my stomach, I'm not going to be down for.
Well, good luck.
Although, I'd probably try it once.
Just for fun? Be like, oh yeah, I've tried that.
Yeah.
I've tried rabies shots. Like what?
But it's one shot now, rabies shot.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Good for them. So she gets up and kind of does this whole dance of like la la la. I think she makes a little bit bigger a deal of it than needs to be.
I think I would not want to see her pass out and hit her head, so...
Well, no,
She shouldn't
who
have been
would?
in the segment. She should have, like...
Well, that's what one of the guys said was like, hey, when we were talking about what stories were coming up, you should have said, hey man, I don't want nothing to do with that freaking story because I'm going
Right.
to pass out.
Well, that's good press for her.
Well, that's true.
Maybe.
We now know who she is.
Yep, that's right.
Though not by name or face. Just by something else.
Yes.
Next story, roller coaster riders left hanging. Was that a yes?
Yes, correct.
1,475 people dug the story, submitted by Andy Chuck77. A dozen riders on a roller coaster spent half an hour hanging upside down 150 feet above the ground after a power outage shut down the attraction.
This is why I don't ride roller coasters.
You don't ride roller coasters?
I do.
Yeah, we did when we were in Las Vegas. Remember we did those crazy ones?
Oh, that was fun.
Remember that one that just like upside down spinning hung over the side of the stratosphere?
That's right. You and I did that.
And we were just sitting there?
Holy crap. Okay.
We went nuts.
First of all, were we drunk?
Probably.
Yes. So we went up to the top of the stratosphere. And if you've ever done there's one that actually, the stratosphere is this big tower that looks like this Space Needle, Seattle Needle.
Yeah.
And there's this ride that you get on, and it dangles you off the side and
Wasn't it called,
spins you in a circle.
fucking
Vertigo.
Stupid or something like that? It was called Vertigo.
Vertigo. And honestly, for the first time in my life, first of all, I was scared. It was pretty hardcore.
We were nuts because we were literally up over the parking lot.
Yeah, and so we're hanging out there, like your body's hanging upside down, like over there, and they start spinning. But then all of a sudden, this wave of like it's okay to die came over me.
Yeah, you were talking some good talk.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, I don't want to die. And also I'm like, that is, kill me now.
Yeah, you're like, this is cool. This is all right. I get this.
You know what I mean? Like, because like you have so much adrenaline going through your body that your body kind of just like
you get
gives
to this
up.
like euphoria.
Right? Yeah, totally.
Where it's like everything's cool.
Right. Exactly.
Life is good.
Exactly. And you're just chilling, and then after you're done, you want pizza.
We did eat pizza after that.
That's right.
Oh, that's funny. That was good times. This roller coaster, however, was not so much fun.
Right.
This was also not in Las Vegas. This is in Hot Springs, Arkansas. A dozen riders on a Hot Springs, Arkansas roller coaster spent a half an hour upside down 150 feet above the ground. So basically what happened was they were getting cranked up to this one loop and the power shut off.
Right.
They lost power to the entire park. And so they break up for, emergency purposes. It goes, oh crap, no power. Stop the roller coaster. Let's all just relax. But they relaxed, hanging upside down 150 feet above the ground.
This would have freaked me out because I would be like, okay, the magnets are going to wear off or something's going to happen and I'm going to fall out of this thing to the ground.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Half an hour.
If you're up there,
First off, upside down, that hurts.
No, it doesn't. It's actually gets kind of crazy in the head.
Oh, really?
Have you ever stood on your head for like half an hour?
No. When I was like, shit, my show doesn't come on until half an hour. I'm just going to stand on my head.
No, like when you were younger,
of course.
Against the wall.
Yeah.
It's like after
But not a half an hour.
Yeah, maybe about 30 seconds or so maybe not a half hour. But
slightly under half an hour. 30 seconds.
They said, the people that got the coaster said, you could tell they had gotten off the X coaster because their faces were red.
Well, they actually needed an actual fire ladder to get them off. They took them off one by one. It's not like they just turned it on and stopped. They actually brought fire truck, ladder, undid the security things, walked them down the ladder. Yeah, that is fucked up.
I don't think it didn't say anything about doing any damage to them. So
well, it's not going to do damage. It just sucks.
Yeah.
So anyway, don't go to Arkansas. At least not for roller coasters.
Yes. Next story. See your car in a crash and then again in slow motion. Excuse me. Over 150 models. 5,031 digs. Ever want to see your car? Ever want to see what your car would look like if a dummy drove it into a wall? Admit it. You think about it. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you can check any car?
Yes. So you go. This is the Consumer Reports test videos page.
Oh, dude. Dude, try mine. Acura.
Wait, Acura? Okay,
yeah,
there's you.
TSX.
Let's see here. TSX, there we go.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough.
Okay, let's watch it. Here we go. Buffering.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Consumer Reports.
Oh,
that's good. Look.
Insurance Institute for Highway Safety.
Oh, I've been there.
Front crash of the Acura TSX. I'm Jeff Bartlett with Consumer Reports.
Oh, thank you,
Now
Jeff.
let's look at this test in slow motion.
Please.
Thank you. All right, here we
The
go.
energy of the impact is absorbed by the front end of the car, preserving the driver's survival space very well.
Thank you.
However, injuries to the left leg are possible.
Uh-oh.
In a closer shot, you can see that the dummy moves back during rebound. Its head hits the roof rail, grab handle, and B-pillow.
Ooh.
But head accelerations are low, and so is the risk of injury.
Plus, I have side airbag
Measurements
impacts.
taken from the neck and chest also score well.
Jesus.
Overall, the Acura TSX earns a good rating.
No, but I have side airbags. I have side curtain airbags.
Right, so you're
extra,
fine. You have the
extra.
curtains. You're good. So one of the things that's interesting about this.
Yeah, check yours out.
One of the things that's interesting about this.
His car exploded on impact into 1,000 pieces.
Okay, here's mine. Volkswagen.
Golf.
No Golf.
What?
The Golf.
Do an EOS. That's close.
EOS 2007. It's kind of like the Golf.
Yeah. Oh dear
That's
Jesus.
the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's front crash of the Volkswagen EOS. I'm Jeff Barlow.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that looked painful.
Now let's look at this test in slow motion.
Jeff, be nice to me.
Introduced for 2007, the EOS performs well in the Insurance Institute's crash test.
Okay.
As you can see, the convertible structure does a good job as it hits the barrier at 40 miles per hour. In slow motion, you can see the rollover protection system. As it deploys
I'm sorry.
pop-up
That was not a good
That
job.
was not good at all. Your
guy's-
head comes off the airbag and hits the
driver's
front.
head strikes the steering wheel
Yeah.
through the airbag, indicating head injuries are possible. Now here's how this model does in the side crash test.
Oh, I want to see side crash test.
Ah!
His head flew off.
Equipped with standard seat-mounted head and torso airbags,
Look at his head flew off.
is still possible. The driver's
I love
head
that-
is protected
Like,
from
look,
any
he was
hard
decapitated.
structures, But
Oh, that
fractures remain a risk in this type of
rib
accident.
fracture. Ugh,
Yeah, you
I
don't have
wanna
one of
see
those
that.
curtain things.
Wait. Here's the car I think I want to get.
What?
It's the Audi A3. Here it is.
Audi A3?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how it goes.
Please,
this
please,
is gonna make
come
it. This is
on.
gonna make or break. Make or break. Make or break.
Come on.
Should he buy the stupid car?
Ooh. Ah, it looks good. Looks good.
All right.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Insurance Institute for Highway Safety's
I'm not gonna lie to you. That
front
didn't.
crash
That
of
didn't.
the
That
Audi
didn't look good, but not bad.
Jeff Bartlett with Consumer
Okay, Jeff,
Reports.
we
Now
get
let's
it.
look at this test in slow motion. The wagon does a good job of keeping the driver safe.
Ooh.
Lower leg injuries are a possibility.
Well, it's
but
okay.
The
You
rest
got
of the
upper
body
legs.
is well protected in this 40-mile-per-hour crash. As you can see in the closer view, the driver's head does rebound into the roof rail.
Oh.
The force of that hit is within safe guidelines.
What the fuck does that mean?
Gives the Audi A3 a good rating in this
so it's like my car.
set test.
But not
Here's how
excellent.
this model does in the side crash test.
Oh.
I'll watch this later. But
Yeah.
the one things I do want to show you is like one that gets an excellent, and you know who always gets the excellent. So I went
Volvo.
to this insurance institute
Yeah.
back east for a segment at Tech
Yeah.
TV.
Volvo probably gets good one.
Volvo's really good, but you know who's really good is Toyota.
Really?
They always get amazing. Like check out the Camry. Watch this. Watch what the rating is. Like 2000. Let's go down to 2007. For this, I'm just gonna say.
Good.
No, that's not good. I was hoping it would say excellent. I don't
Nah,
know if
guess
good
what?
is the highest. Anyway,
No, excellent's the highest. I think.
it's worth.
Go to Volvo.
Okay. Volva.
No, Volvo, not the female genitalia, a car. That would be awesome. If it was like, here's the crash test insurance rating for the vulva of a woman's vagina. And it's just this lady running towards a wall.
What are you talking about?
Safety's front crash of the Volvo S6.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
Jeff Bartlett
Wait,
with
let's just see what they said. Oh,
This is good.
Oh, it says side impact acceptable. That's not really
That's not good. That's
okay.
probably one less than good.
The
Volvo.
Volva S60.
Anyone's Volvo, really. So that's good to see. If you want to get a car, or you have a car and you want to check out to see how it stacks up, that's good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's good to see.
It is a good website.
Consumer Reports does it again. All right, next story. Wheelchair gets stuck in 18-wheeler front grille. Guy goes for a ride 50 miles per hour. This is really crazy. 5,345 people dug the story submitted by Doubled. What the fuck, aka WTF. This has got to be the weirdest story ever. The wheelchair of a 21-year-old man becomes lodged in the grill of a semi-truck as the vehicle pulls out of a gas station. The semi then began driving down Red Arrow Highway with its new unusual hood ornament still attached. Speeds of 50 miles an hour were reached, pictures included. This, my friend, is crazy. Look at the pictures of this.
Oh, this poor kid. What does this shirt say? I'm a stripper?
No, I don't know what it says. Maybe it says I'm a stripper. Something like that. I'm a pepper. I'm a pepper. Dr. Pepper shirt. But look at the grill. Look at this wheel in the grill. And look at the wear on the wheel of this guy's wheel.
This kid had to be freaking out.
So it's a 22-year-old Ben Carpenter of Alamo. Was in a wheelchair for 8 years ago. He was on one of his twice weekly outings, this time in Paw Paw. Around 4 p.m. Wednesday, he crossed a Red Arrow Highway in front of a semi-truck. He didn't make the traffic light. The truck apparently didn't see Carpenter, and the collision occurred. luckily for this guy, the collision literally occurred at the back of the wheelchair. So then when the truck started, his wheelchair just forced him to go forward. I mean, had he been a regular pedestrian, had he hit the side of his wheelchair, that could have been disastrous. But then he went for a little joyride.
Oh, that is freaky, man. Because he can't get up and be like, hey.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to think what I would do in this situation.
Yeah.
I think I would climb up on the grill and kind of just signal.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a good amount of upper body strength, though.
Well, the guy has MS. That's why he's in the thing. So I don't know if he has a bunch of money. I was thinking cars kept going by and no one bothered to stop, but they were calling 911. They were like, holy crap, there's a guy.
Get in front of the semi.
Oh, yeah.
You slow down and you make it stop.
Yeah, you turn around and you go, wah, 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 wah. You've got a guy in your grill.
Right.
Stop your car.
In your grill.
He's like, hey, show me your boobs. Bah, bah. And you're like, dude, and how do you convey that? There's a poor man in a wheelchair stuck to the front of your truck.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's hard to get conveyed.
Anyway, amazing he made it.
And looked like he was just sort of like, well, that was weird. Woo wee.
He's an internet celebrity now.
Yeah, totally. Ben, what a nice guy. Anyway, that's it, right, dude?
That is indeed.
That is it. You want to do this one? I'll do the GoDaddy thing? Yeah.
Yep. GV.com. GV is the community for user-submitted game videos. Think like YouTube for gamers.
Yes.
So go to gv.com. That's GEEVEE.com. Surf around and basically...
Oh, God, I love internet copy.
We gotta explain it.
Sometimes we read Prager's.
No, okay. All right. So
basically, it's game footage when people.
We should talk about it, man. It's funny.
Basically, when you people capture video game footage, them playing. Prager's gonna write down. Never write that again. No, go.
Right. So I was at the site this morning. I actually talked to the guy that created the site.
Oh, really?
On the phone, yeah. So it's pretty cool because what they're doing is they want to build a community of high quality video captures. Don't laugh. He's not laughing at the site. He's laughing at the fact that I messed up on the copy and I almost read something I wasn't supposed to.
Good times.
So the website, it has all these like high quality videos of different things that happen during your gameplay. So if you want to see like cheats or how-tos, how to do something.
Well, now the how-to things is really cool because there's an area in World of Warcraft that you can't get to except for a certain way, and there are a bunch of how-tos for it, and it would be good to have a place that you could go and search for the how-to of.
So check it out. Here's the different sections. There's like clans. There's footage that's been leaked.
Ooh, go to leaked.
Glitches.
Go to leaked. Ooh, glitches.
So like if you find a weird game glitch, you're like, this can't be right. You go and capture the video upload it to this website.
Well, that's good quality.
Yeah, the video quality is really high end.
Was it Rainbow Six?
Yeah. Wait a second, is this in the game?
Yeah.
That's an awesome game.
Dude, Rainbow Six, baby.
Yeah. Anyway, so
I know, dude, good graphics, huh?
Then you can you can say whether you think that it's cool or a lame item, and people vote them up and down, and you can see the number of views, and basically get credit for something cool that you found while you were playing a game.
Wow, that's really cool. I love the logo, dude. TV with the old Nintendo.
It's a cool logo. Anyway, if you want to check it out, there is an upload.
Go to leaked.
Leaked? See if there's anything new leaked?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like totally now just using the site while we're trying to do the sponsorship.
No. So they have nothing leaked right now. So it's a new service. They're just getting off the ground.
Oh. So dude, I'm gonna put some stuff up there tonight.
Go to the website, and then on the upper right hand corner there's an upload a video. So if you have cool game footage that you want to share with people, this is the place to do it, and they're creating a pretty cool little community to do that. Yeah,
and we also have a contest going on.
Yep.
The best video gameplay video for Diggnation viewers. The winner will be chosen as on overall awesomeness, or awesomentation, as it were. This can be based on skill, humor, uniqueness, or a combination of the three. Just be awesome, and we will do it. We'll play the best gameplay on Diggnation episode 106.
There you go.
That's going to be hot to trot.
So head over to GV.
Oh, dude, click the box that says, when you submit it, click the box that says Diggnation Contest to enter. Dude, that's awesome.
I know.
Yeah, I want to submit some stuff.
It is
Maybe
cool.
I'll win. That would be awesome if I won.
Well, it was like me in Tahoe.
Yeah, well, but that was poker and you grew up in Vegas. We'd also like to thank GoDaddy. Get your .com name for just $1.99 with any new non-domain purchase. Plus, as a special Diggnation viewer, which you all are, enter the code DIG2, that's DIGG2, at checkout and save an additional $5 off any order of $30 or more. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. So restrictions apply. See site for details.
Cashfly, you don't have to say that. You said that anyway.
I like to.
Nice. Cashfly, if you watch our video via iTunes or subscribe to RSS, you're getting our content through Cashfly. You just removed the page that had all the copy.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were reading off my page.
And so give them a try over at cashfly.com. And if you try them out, you get a free month, absolutely free. If you have videos or anything that you really need to not crash, if you get Doug or whatever, Delicious or you name it, they're really good because they spread your content out to multiple servers. So cashfly.com.
That's pretty cool. Are we doing this?
No.
Okay. In that case, emails.
Oh, my leg.
So this is from Ron Lethko. Speaking of hot-ass Angelina Jolie, Dear Kevin and Alex, love the show. Just thought I'd email you some pictures of me rocking the Diggnation shirt at the screening of Ocean's 13. Only a few of the stars walked down and talked to the fans, but I managed to get a picture with Angelina Jolie and Matt Damon. Even though it's not a straight shot, you can still see the Diggnation logo in full effect.
Cheers to you, my friend.
Dude.
To Ron.
Rocket and the Angelina Jolie. Who is hot to trot. Since emailing you, I figured I'd stay on track with some other things. Taco Bell burritos with no onions or red sauce is the king of burritos.
Taco Bell burritos, no onions or red sauce.
Beans and cheese.
I like onions and red sauce.
I started liking without onions. But anyway, so I like the red sauce. Alex Totally Rad Show is totally rad. Thank you. Keep making Control Chicken. Working on it. Because it's some funny shit and give me a reason to cook. Animal fries at the In-N-Out are delicious.
Oh, animal fries are delicious.
Yeah. As well as the red gummy and pink star from Jamba Juice. Oh, that's funny. Remember we talked about the red gummy?
Yeah.
Jamba Juice, the things you can't order. You should do a college tour of Diggnation. Working on it. I go to Sacramento State. Put it on the list. And thanks for reading this. Keep on keeping on. Next story. Ron Lethko. So thank you, Ron. And you're a lucky man to be that close to one of the hottest women on the planet.
Yes. Oh,
Jesus.
All right.
Emails.
This one is from Walter.
Hello, Walter.
OMFG guys. Danica Patrick races IndyCar, not NASCAR. Big difference, Kevin. Wake up, dude. NASCAR is not racing. It's demolition derby for rednecks. Love the show. Keep it up, Walt.
All right, Walt.
That's awesome.
Well, that's good, because you had said that Danica Patrick did as a NASCAR chick.
Right, and I messed that up. We messed up actually on a few things.
Well, we were all sorts of crazy.
There should be some corrections that we should state.
We don't need to correct. This is a correction enough.
That is correction
This is what we do.
That is true.
No.
I
false
have to correct
data.
I
What did you
messed
do?
up.
What did you do?
Gears of War.
Oh yeah, as soon as as soon as Kevin was like, "Oh, we screwed up." Remember Epic? I was like, "Oh yeah, they just did Gears of War," and I was like, "How did we not remember that?"
You know what I was thinking, and
how did I not remember that?
I have to go back and watch the show.
I'm a huge Gears of War fan.
I don't remember saying that.
I don't remember.
I have to go back and watch it.
Honestly, I don't remember that show.
But I was thinking of Apogee and what they made, which was like Commander Keen, and like 3D.
Oh yeah.
Because they were somehow tied in, or they eventually.
No, that was id, right? Id bought Apogee.
Anyway, we messed that one up.
Anyway.
And you got the miles per gallon wrong.
Touche. No, that was the Civic. He emailed you about the Civic. I was talking about the Accord. Hello.
We got so many emails, by the way, on that one. That was fun.
I know, dude. Believe me, I'm primed and ready to buy a hybrid. There's so many cool things about the hybrid. It just hasn't quite been there yet.
Yeah.
And beers for Diggnation. As I log in here real quick. We did want to thank you again. And again, as we said last week, we just wanted to reiterate to the fact that we're usually just going to say thanks to, a handful of people that have supported the cause for beer. Although you should probably crack me another one before I do that. You want to crack two? Crack two.
Here.
We'll finish them as soon as we're done.
Bam.
Bam. Bam.
Thank you.
All right, boomsy.
Cheers.
Nice. We are working on it. So, Pat Finn, Robert Vega, Scott Osborne, thank you very much for supporting the beer's cause.
Yes, keeps us alive.
That's good time. You can head over to beerfordiggnation.com to help out in the short supply of beers that we've been having.
Yep.
Well, that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation. Also, we're still sorting through the entries for the VOF Octavio 1.
So it's not too late.
Not too
If you
late.
don't know what we're talking about, go and watch last week's episode.
Watch last week's episode and keep submitting your interesting creative ideas. We've had some amazing ones already. Until next week.
I'm Kevin Rose. I'm like, what are you supposed to say?
Keep digging, San Diego.